So, hi everybody. As I mentioned, or as the title states, today's post is basically giving you guys a warning about social media marketing services. This one is particularly based towards Instagram, but like with any marketing service, they cross platforms. Um, Being me, that I have a blog and I have my own website, I have a number of emails all the time from companies wanting to provide marketing services. A lot of them you can kind of tell from the emails themselves that they're basically kind of like a purchase, what I like to call the purchase followers algorithm, where basically you pay for the service and they claim that they'll help you grow organically and you can gain followers and all that sort of thing. Every service is different, again, depending on what their marketing is. I know, and I will say right now, I don't use any services. I just tend to peruse the emails because I'm kind of looking at them out of curiosity. Some services are quite expensive. The one that I'm going to show you guys an example of today is one of those. But some also get me as well because I know it's an automatic system, so they'll send you repeated emails within so many days of each other, or even within so many minutes of each other. And one will say, Jason at, XYZ Promote You company. And then the next one will be within that so many minute range. Like 2 minutes later, you'll see social marketing for XYZ Promote You company.com. So they have this set of chain basically of emails that they send out. And to me, they're automatically generated emails. Most of them are basically promoting whatever services they have and how much it can be. And this particular one, again, this company that I'll mention right now, is quite expensive, and they claim that they can give you a large amount of followers in a set amount of days, basically. And a lot of these companies, I've noticed too, they send out the messages to you, but there's not really a way to contact them unless you actually go to their website, fill out their information, or reply back to the email, which I don't really want to do either, because I'm not interested in purchasing, as I like to call it, purchasing followers or purchasing likes or any of the above. For any of you that use Instagram, I think we all have seen these types of things before, and I've done previous videos about it as well. A lot of them are just basically you'll have mass followings of people in a day. Say you'll have 3 to 4 people, or maybe 5, depending on how much interaction you have. It may vary from person to person. But like for me, I've noticed that sometimes in a week I'll end up with 14 people, and then by the end of the week or the next week, those 14 people are gone. So that's why I always figure that it's either an auto-generated follower bot that just targets people that automatically starts to follow you, or it's some other type of weird algorithm thing that these services use. It doesn't really matter to me because I'm not following those people back. And some of the accounts sometimes try to reach out and try to be friends and stuff, but usually it's just basic, I like your profile, and then by the end of the week or whatever, it's gone. So that's why I know that it may not be real. So before I go off on a longer winded tangent, let's look at this stuff. So this was a screenshot of an email that I was sent from a company that is titled, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's superbmedia.net. And they claim that they can increase your following and all of the basic things that they do. The reason this got me was because I kept getting emails, but they were sending them from various email accounts. One was actually a Gmail account, so that's what caught my eye. So I will be right back. So as I mentioned, that superbmedia.net caught my eye because they kept sending me emails like it was daily almost, or at least every other day. And what caught me was that the email actually had one that was like from a Gmail account. So you would think that a company like this would actually have their own branded you know, website name.com contact email. So, of course, me being me, I went to look them up. So, I'm going to show you guys what their webpage looks like. It's a general webpage, but I just kind of found it interesting. So, I'll be right back again. So, this is the website, and I got it wrong. It's Super B. I don't know why I thought it was Superb, but Super B Media. And as you can see, they claim that they'll verify your Instagram account. So basically, I just got kind of nosy and I was looking at all this. And again, they're one of those, we help you grow organically, which I don't understand what that means. If somebody can explain it to me, I'd be very grateful. So I just kind of kept wandering around and looking. The last time I was here, they didn't have a lot of this stuff. Now they're claiming that they're working with a lot of the notable makeup brands. Before, it was basically just this little testimonial section or this informational section, and then it had just basic testimonials from people claiming that they used the service and they gained a ridiculous amount of followers. But my thing is this: you would think that a noted makeup company such as the ones listed here, Too Faced, Urban Decay, and Tarte, wouldn't need to use a service like this. You would think that there are enough users in the world that they would follow them out of the fact that they like their products, they've used them. So it's kind of interesting. And then it goes to the people that they claim that they've helped, and all of these people are kind of creepy looking, in my opinion. And then they have, again, more people that they claim that they've helped verify and all this stuff. And for those of you who don't know, you can verify your Instagram account yourself. They have that option. It's actually in the settings section, but that's a side note. And again, it just kind of goes through all the people who they've helped, and the people that are like into health and fitness, and the beauty guru girls. And then they claim that, again, that they have other companies that they've worked with, such as a lot of the noted magazines. Again, my thing about this is if you're a noted magazine, you would think that you wouldn't have to use a marketing service like this. You would think that most people that are readers of the magazines would subscribe to them anyways. And then finally at the bottom, this is where it gets me. So this is when it starts to talk about their plans. So their cheapest plan is $699. And as an average small blogger, I don't have that kind of money to waste on this, because this is what I'm calling it. It's a waste of money. And they claim that they will help you with 10,000 real followers and verify your account. Again, you can verify your Instagram account for free. And then it goes from there. They have a 50,000 real Instagram followers account for $8.99, 100,000 for $1,300 US, and 200,000 for 2,300 basically. Again, this is all in US dollars. And at the end, it just basically gives you a little more information of where they're available, what countries they work in, and things of that nature. And then they have the contact form. And this is why that previous email that I shared got me, because here their contact actually lists their website .net domain email. When I originally was sent that Superb or Super B, whichever way you want to pronounce it, media, it came from a Gmail account. So that's when I thought it was odd. And then it had also had a telephone number, but it wasn't here. It was on the email. And the email that they sent me had a telephone number on it. And the telephone number, when I Googled it, wasn't from New York. It was a Los Angeles based number. So I thought that was kind of odd. But again, this was just my opinion, and I thought I'd give you guys a walkthrough on that. So I'll be right. So if anyone stuck around long enough for all that, you're probably wondering why on earth I even care about posting this. But my thing is this: you really need to do your homework before working with any type of social marketing or Instagram media, social media marketing firm like this. Because as you saw, what gets me is when they actually use the term real followers in the information. That's what gets me, because you would think that most people on average who use Instagram, that there are more actual people than robot users or fake accounts or anything like that. But being that it's the internet, anything is possible, right? But my thing also is that just to be informative, and when you get emails like this, look up companies. Be smart and be vigilant, because I don't think many of us that have small blogs, or even if you have a small YouTube channel or you have a Instagram account, I doubt anybody really has 600 to $700 to just hand it over anonymously to wherever this company is to say, here you go, make me famous, basically. Um, because it's just something that's happening, and people are getting scammed and people are getting conned because they really think that they're going to earn a large amount of social media following, be it on Instagram or any other platform. And I know people really want to be noticed. So if that's a thing, I understand that. But you also have to think of the fact that it does get expensive for these types of companies. And the one thing that I also noticed about the Super B Media is that, as you saw, everything was all on one web page. They didn't have any tabs, they didn't have anything else. It was all basically on one scroll form. So, like a scroll style page. So they didn't have anything separated. And I didn't even see, when I was looking, I didn't take the time to look up any real reviews, because it seems to be such a new website that they don't really have a lot of reviews. But I'm assuming within the coming weeks they probably will have a lot of complaints to various websites that list companies. So I just thought I'd give you guys this information. And again, if you stuck around all the way to the end, thanks a lot. Have a good day. Bye.